Warning, you are not watching Siskel and Ebert.
You are now entering Wang World.
Since I'll go back with another video, I'm Strange Wang. Today we got a movie review for the film Nope. But before we get in this video, I'd like to apologize for the lighting. We had to move into a new studio on short notice, and this is the best I could do in 3 days. So, with that being said, the lighting will get better. And if you can stay tuned to see if the lighting gets better by subscribing to the YouTube channel, and you can find other things like our social media and donation links in the description box. If that's something you would like to do, help out with the channel, it's greatly appreciated. Or if you like Strange Wang's shirt that he made, Biggie Smalls, more money, more problems, and you want to help out Strange Wang, yeah boy, you can click that Etsy's Strange Wang Paints link in the description box and buy a Biggie Smalls painting or a Tupac painting or a Drizzy Drake Rogers painting or Avengers, Batman. There's tons of stuff on there. Pulp Fiction, all kinds of stuff. Kobe Bryant, I go on for days. Well, not days, but I go on for at least 5 minutes. But I'm not, because I got a movie review for the movie Nope. So let's get into it. I gave Nope 8.7 out of 10 Wangs.
Why? Why?
Because it's on the border of being a great film. There's so much good stuff in this movie, from the directing techniques, shots, action, acting. There's so much great stuff in this movie, but every time Jordan Peele takes 2 steps forward, he takes 1 step back and prevents this film from being great. A classic even. I think this had the potential of being a classic, especially after watching that first act. But what stops Nope from being a great film, you may ask? Well, it's the monkey slug pot. You got Glenn from The Walking Dead. He's a child actor who grew up to be a gimmick guy, kind of like Rob Lowe. You know, he does a bunch of weird gimmicky stuff. Well, that's what Glenn from The Walking Dead is doing in Nope. He has a ranch. He has a farm. But before he was on that, he was on a movie, and then the movie got him a TV show, and on the TV show there was a chimpanzee, and the chimp went nuts. It went bananas. Ha. And that chimp went on to fuck some people up and kill 1 or 2 people, ripped a chick's face off. Crazy stuff. And you see this bits and pieces, flashbacks of this monkey subplot throughout the entire film of Nope. It opens with it. And you have these questions. But what are these questions that are adding investment for you watching this film? What does that do for this movie? Absolutely nothing. So when the film ended, I was driving home in my car, and I was like, why the fuck was that monkey subplot in this movie?
I don't know!
It might mean something. I didn't catch it. And I love cinema, and I was fairly invested in this movie for the most part. So if the message didn't hit me, for an average moviegoer who was like, oh, get out, I like that movie, I'm gonna go see this movie, it probably went over their heads as well. I don't know. I'm just shooting a shot in the dark. I don't know why the monkey subplot was in there. I personally did not like it. At the end of the film, is it shot good? Is it interesting? Yes, but at the end of the film, it doesn't do anything for the movie, in my opinion, on the first watch. I'm gonna watch it again. We'll see and find out. But the other thing that stops us from being a great movie, in Strange Wang's opinion, is the ending. You have a very tension-filled ending. All the conversations and motivations and the investment I have in these characters is there, and then you get goofy as fuck with it. Is it logical? Does it make sense? Yes, but is it goofy? Does it break the tension you have up? Is it like, damn, that's really the only thing you could think of? The ending, the goofy part of the ending was like when you got that good rhythm during sex, whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. You know you got the good rhythm, and then you're heating up, and they're like, oh, you're almost there, you're almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. And the plastic or fleshy thing going inside that person slips out. It fucks up the rhythm. It breaks it up. We ain't trying edge here. We're trying to fucking come. You know what I'm saying? Like that bitch in that Kanye video. We want to come, motherfuckers. And this good cinema will make you do that. It'll make you excited. It'll give you life. And this film had an opportunity to do that. And at the end, when I was about to fucking jump up out of my seat and be like, fuck yeah, Danny Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, you kick that fucking alien's ass. I was like, oh, really? 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 It slipped out before I came, and it was goofy as fuck, and I did not like it. Yes, as I said before, it's logical and it makes sense, but it pissed me off. But it saved itself because I hate movies that end. You have the perfect ending, and you just keep going. Batman did this. I thought as soon as that helicopter flew away with that fucking beaten up, broken shouty, it was like perfect. You have his little monologue, sums it up for the stupid people out there who didn't understand the point of the character arc. Cut. What do? You give me 10 more extra minutes of movie that I did not need. This movie, it ends on a perfect note, on a beautiful shot, and that's all I needed. These characters, sweet, great. I can imagine in my head what happened to them afterwards. That's good. I don't need to see it on film, and Jordan Peele, he knows that, and he didn't give it to me. So it ended on a perfect note. So it kind of saved it. You know, it might have slipped out before I came, but I ended up coming anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because Jordan Peele, he did end it on a near perfect ending. That goofiness messed it up, but besides that, it was fucking great. And speaking of perfection, the first act,
That's perfection.
you get everything you need straight off the motherfucking bat. You set up the relationships, what they do, why they're here, the motivation, everything, how these people know each other and connect. You set all that up in the first act. You get to know these people in the first act. It's such good filmmaking that it's like, oh my god, like, this is gonna be one hell of a movie. And again, you have the monkey subplot, and you have those questions, and it adds to the first act, you know. So the first act, strongest part of this fucking movie, as I said, down near perfection. Jordan Peele's directing is 10 out of 10 in the first act. Something else that should get a thumbs up is the acting in this film. Keke Palmer. Everybody else, I'm not going to say their names, will be here all day, does a fantastic fucking job in this movie. The acting is really good. These characters all seem like real fucking people, and when you're watching a movie, you want that investment. You want to feel that these are real people and these are real relationships, but no one does it better than Daniel Kaluuya. Personally, I think this might be his best film.
Wow.
Watching this movie and throughout, just little things Daniel Kaluuya did with this character, I was like, I'm watching the next fucking Robert De Niro. I'm watching the next Denzel Washington. I'm watching the next Pacino. This is the next great American actor. And then I was like, Daniel Kaluuya doesn't have Daniel Kaluuya-isms. Denzel Washington has Denzel Washington-isms. Dustin Hoffman does not. Dustin Hoffman's really slept on, though. I think Daniel Kaluuya might overshadow those people I just mentioned. He was so fucking great in this movie. The little things he did to make the character seem like a real person, to make it relatable, to make it fit in the story, to have that relatability, to have that investment, to have the climax and the payoff when you finish this film. Easily the most fleshed out character of the year, off the top of my head. My favorite performance of the year so far is Daniel Kaluuya in Nope. Whole performance blew me away. He's always great. And this film, like I said, it might actually be his best performance of all time to date.
It's debatable.
Other characters in the film, we have two Antlers and Nisi. They felt fucking pointless. Were The little bit of screen time that they have, was it great? Yes. But what was the fucking point of these characters? Mainly, Mike Wincock, he was in and out like the fucking burger joint. I felt when his character came on screen, it added a new, different dimension. It added another layer to this movie, and it made me interested. And I really wanted to see what his what was he gonna do in this film, you know, with these characters that are so different, and he being basically an asshole. What am I gonna get? And with the short amount of screen time he had, I wanted more, and I wanted more explanation on top of that.
What else?
Message. Jordan Peele's movies have a message. I saw an interview, and he said this movie had a message. I didn't fucking see it. And I think that might be a fucking problem, because when I was watching Nope, I did not see a message. I saw a damn near perfect impersonation of a Steven Spielberg movie. It had all the right beats, it had all the right investment, the realism and everything, and it had his style on it. It felt like a Jordan Peele movie, that he loves movies, and I get that through the screen, and I can relate to him as a director. Like having Keith David in a movie, that brought me joy, because Keith David's the fucking man. He got in a fight with Roddy Piper, you know?
That's a fact.
So having that, that's all I needed. I don't need a message in every fucking Jordan Peele movie. Is it nice? Is it good to have good cinema with a message? With a meaning? Yes, I fucking love that. But I don't think people need to rely on him to have a message. It's like Kendrick Lamar said, Jordan Peele is not your savior. He doesn't need to put a message in every fucking movie. And if it is a message movie and whatever in my head, I'm going to rewatch it. Which is great, because this is a movie I want to rewatch. And I'm going to rewatch it to see if The Monkey had a message or this had a message. I'm going to see if what I saw on screen is any different the second time. And I'm excited for that. Just like I was excited for this movie. Did it let me down? I think just a little bit. We put Jordan Peele on such a high pedestal. He's knocked down a couple pegs for me, but I mean, still top 5 best working directors in Hollywood right now.
Clearly, no debating.
If a Jordan Peele movie comes out, I'm definitely going to be first day in the cinema to see it. And this movie, no different. Which is why I gave it a 8.7 out of 10 wings. That rewatch might make it go up to a 9. It might make it go down a little bit. Who knows? You tell me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Say, Strange Wang, I thought this movie absolutely sucked. Strange Wang, I thought this movie was stupendous. I don't know what you're going to tell me, but put it in the comment section anyway. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video.
And then what?
Subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.